Digitizing lines is like digitizing points. You have to first activate the feature here. So this is the line examples with the Edit tab activated, and select one of the tools. Now this is the main tool, the Create Line Features tool you'd use most often. So when that's active, you see the cursor changes to this crosshair, and then we drop a set of vertices that define the line features we want to digitize. So we just basically follow in a dot to dot along the lines here. And when we're done with this segment, we can double left click, and then that segment's complete and it's shown as selected. Now zooming in, you can see here that I have this line that's a little bit off. I should have been zoomed in closer when I was digitizing. Also, since I have snapping on, you can see as I get close to an existing end or edge, depending on the snapping I've set, I get this snap that happens right at the last minute for my 3-meter snap here, and it shows that it's going to click or connect to this example line's endpoint. So again, I start digitizing along the point, this time at a better zoom, and basically digitize as I need along this line segment. And again, a double left click to end the segment. Now there's a few things you can do. You can modify. So I can go ahead and move a whole line, or I can activate the vertices to reshape so it shows the vertices. I can go somewhere along the line. If I right click over the line, I can add a vertex. So here I am down, and I'm going to right click again over the line, and I can add a vertex. If I want to reshape a line when I'm over the vertex, I can click on it with this Edit Vertex mode on, and I can drag that vertex to reshape the line. So I basically add points to create a line, these vertices to create a line, and then I can modify the line primarily. In this case, I'm going to modify it with the vertex modification. So I have to go in again to this Modify Line, go to the vertices, and it then reveals the vertices, and I can grab and move. Back to Create, make sure I have my tool selected, start digitizing as I go along, and zooming and panning with either keyboard shortcuts or the arrow keys on my keyboard here, digitizing along as I go, placing new points and ending features. Again, I can set my snapping so it snaps to the midpoint as well as to the ends of lines. So I have to be careful to make sure I have all the snapping I want. So this will snap point to point or point to vertex or to the ends of lines. But I also want to snap to edges, so that would be anywhere along the line. If this weren't set, my snapping wouldn't work coming to an edge somewhere. See, the snapping is not set. So you have to make sure you have your snapping environment set correctly so you can snap to edges while you're digitizing. Make sure that you save early and often, and especially at the end, so all your hard work is preserved into your data layer.